I think analytics is going to drive the next level of business efficiency and growth. That's the key role of analytics, to enable the organization and institutions to drive a much better value of in terms of efficiencies and in terms of really finding the pockets of growth. Right. Having said that, it ties also very well with Industry 4.0. So we heard about Industry 4.0. That's a big agenda item for the industry, especially for the manufacturing industry, to adopt these new age technologies. Big data analytics, machine learning, all fits in very well. So I think to remain competitive in the world that we are, especially with other emerging economies like China, it's very important for us to adopt analytics at a pace, solve out some of the niggling change management issues that each one of us face in terms of that adoption or that journey, and definitely deliver results basis analytics. PepsiCo, the journey started in PepsiCo India. The journey started around 3.5 years back. I would say it started off obviously with apprehensions to what this function was supposed to deliver. But over the last 3.5 years, the journey has been quite eventful, from really sorting out the basic reporting issues, the data democratization. We have now moved on to delivering on the core forecasting models, which are econometric, because the time series doesn't work. The market mix model for some of our key brands across markets, to really drive efficiencies of our spends, and some of the transformational projects like the mega cities, to looking at cities at very granular level because they are heterogeneous, and then trying to drive better assortment or mix to go to market. Yeah, I think we need not be scared from the velocity. I think we're too concerned about that. At the end of the day, the questions that the business is asking for haven't changed in the last 100 years. They're still the same. How do I drive my profitable pool of customers or consumers? How do I improve my efficiencies or cost efficiencies and structure and things like that, right? So the data is a great enabler. From a stage that we used to have scanty data or partial data or dirty data, I think we are much better off today. Companies today do have access to a lot of their internal good data as well as a lot of external data. So having said that, and the velocity is there. I mean, we all know with all digitization of at a consumer level, at the thing level, which is Internet of Things, or the devices level, that's going to be there. But it's up to us to make. That's where the role of analytics come in, to really make the sense of all the data and then deliver insights. I think there's great appreciation of analytics and acceptance of analytics as something which does deliver value. It varies from organization to organization. Obviously, the early adopters and the organizations which have adopted them well and integrated into their very fabric are, I don't know if there's any study which does that, but I would love to see the results of such study. We'll definitely be doing much better off. Having said that, the roadblocks are, which I talked about, the change and the mindset, because sometimes, and that's where the job of analytics practitioners like us come in, to play the role of the evangelist and deliver the POC first, right? There's a way to deliver, to communicate very well, to engage the internal stakeholders, senior stakeholders early on, right? So things like that, which and then deliver on the agenda, which is aligned. Oh, wonderful. I think this is the first version of it. I wish you all the success for the future versions. Personally, it's been very gratifying to be here, and an honor to receive the award as well. And especially the senior leaders that I got to meet at the event and network with them. Some of the solutions that were talked about were very relevant and transformational. So a lot of connects that I have made and hope to take the discussions forward.